How y'all doing? Just making a Monday video. Man, that anvil's coming out nice. Got the horn all shaped up. Y'all notice anything a little bit better about the video quality? Like, you know, the fact that you can actually see what the hell is going on in here. Wife told me I need to slow down when I pan around everything. Got our two-seater go-kart and all the camping gear behind it. Y'all don't know what that is, but those are actually holds for my fuel cell that I'm putting in my truck. I took it out of my motorhome. I scrapped out my motorhome that I used to live in for a long while. You know, back before you get kids and family and all that. And there's a bunch of 1/8 inch wall 2x2 square tubing. Which means, y'all see this welding bench right here? That thing right there. I'm really trying to get better at this video stuff. I do have my new phone out, so I'm up to 5 megapixels and the screen's not scratched for the camera lens and everything else. But I will be replacing that bench and building a much bigger bench with a back. It'll be 2 feet longer. It'll have a sheet metal back on it so I can use magnets to hold stuff up. And I'm going to be doing dogleg holes on it. I'm going to be building my own drill, my own mag drill. Oh. Finally got the bottom of my daughter's mini reel all welded out. Boy, was that a lot of hopping around to make sure I didn't warp that frame. I'll plan on probably welding out the rest of it in the next day or two. That'll probably be a Wednesday video update. Get that welded out and start fitting up the axle and everything. That's the tire size she's going to be using. The heck was it? .10 3.5-4. Yeah, pretty standard tire size. You can get them really cheap at Harbor Freight. Got the axle shaft all polished up. Got the U-bend for the twin stacks that are going on my truck. Can't wait for that to be done. Make a video about all of that. I am trying to slow down with the rotation, but a whole lot of room in here. As y'all can see though, I don't know if you noticed in that last video, up here on this workbench, and up here in this whole area up here where this tank is, that tank was all the way back in this corner, along with a whole bunch of other stuff. But now, I got my dust collector back there. I've got that engine and all that stuff out of the way. Got it to a place where I can work on it. Got to work on my engine of my truck, that's why I got it over there in the first place. And then I'll work on my other car. But I have this entire workbench for my woodwork. Table saws, sanding, whatever. I'll be able to have this whole front area for woodworking. And it'll be nice once I get my trailer out of here. As soon as my truck's done, this trailer's getting out of here. And then I'll be able to permanently set up my bandsaw, permanently set up my bender, permanently set up my sanding station, get my drill press stand built, because I, bought a belt sander. Sacrificed my drill press stand for my belt sander. Higher priority. Now, once that trailer's out, I'm going to have this sandblast booth down there, probably about 2 feet from that workbench down there. So I have that workbench up against the wall, and I'll have that sandblast booth down there, and it'll be on its cart with all of its stuff. I've got this shop vac, 5-gallon dust shop vac, comes onto a 5-gallon can. I'm going to be using that, and I'm going to actually be building a sheet metal cyclone recapture system that's going to go on to the side of it. It's going to go on to the side right on that top port. Or no, yeah, the bottom port. It's going to go right on that bottom port, and it's going to have a cyclone, and it'll capture 90-ish% or more of the sand. But I'm going to have it set up so that there's a U-bend and a catch on the bottom, and then when I pull that U-bend, it'll actually cycle back into the system. But that'll go right over here where all this stuff is at. Once this trailer's gone, all this wood will be gone. This sheet metal will have its own rack by then. These tires will be gone, all that'll be gone. It'll be nice. But it'll go. Sandblast. And then I'll have my cutting area for my bandsaw set up. And in case y'all didn't know, my bandsaw didn't come with a top or guard for the belt, so me and my boy will be making one. Alright. Show you all the goodies I got for the bandsaw once I get her in her permanent situation. Yeah, I'm going to set it up for water cooling. And I'm not just setting up the bandsaw, I'm going to have a central tank that's going to pump the coolant to all of my tools that require coolant. Okay? Because I'm going to have my drill press. I want some coolant on that. Make it nice. I have a coolant on my bandsaw. Make it nice. But I'm also going to need some coolant on this little side project I got going on, which would be a 1/2 horse motor going to a Iowa gear 4-to-1 ratio gear reduction box right here. And then I'm going to have that going up to a chuck, and I'm going to try and source either a 5-speed or an 8-speed pulley system from a drill press. That way I can have 5 different speeds of pulley on here. And then over here, the nice thing is I'll be able to have it going in 4-to-1. So I'll be able to slow this thing down to like crawl speed, and then I'm actually going to put a speed controller on the motor to control the input speed of the motor. Hopefully I can slow it down low enough to actually be able to, like, I don't know, do rotisserie welding with it if I wanted to. If I end up just being able to turn metal with it and shape some wood stuff with it, I'll be just fine. It'd be cool to make some metal pens. There's my sheet metal bender I'm working on. 24-inch capacity. It's just a rough set. But one nice thing about the way I'm building it, I put springs inside of it. So that way, you loosen it up and you don't have to fight the dang clamp holding the stuff down to get it out. Well, that's Billy. Billy Gut Fabrication. Just figured to get y'all a video. I'm gonna start trying to make these videos more now that I got my new phone set up. It took me a couple days to get my Google account fixed. Hate trying to transfer Google stuff. Alright. Oh man. You have no idea how much I want to take out that John boat. Got trolling motor set up for it. Got freaking oars for it. Got all life jackets. Got anchors. Got fishing poles. Got all that. All this COVID stuff. Haven't been able to deal with the title. Alright. keep that flag flying. Y'all have a good night. I'm signing off.